Hello everyone and welcome to Forza 6 on the computer. This is Forza 6 Apex on the computer. This is SuperNinetailz here. We're going to be doing a Let's Check Out series on this. We're going to probably do about a half hour to 20 minutes of footage of the game, just kind of checking it out and seeing if you might want to check it out as well. It's completely free on the Windows Store, but you have to have a decent computer to run it. I believe its minimum requirements are an R7 250X, which is a pretty high-end video card, and I have a R7 260X, so it runs alright on my computer, but I'm running it on mostly medium settings, so I can imagine what it looks like on like a 4K screen and stuff like that. So I did do the first race. I did footage, and I accidentally forgot to unmute my microphone, so the first race, you just run the Ford GT like the original Forza 6 on the Xbox One. So we're going to go from the first race in the first cup you do, or whatever you want to call it, cup, whatever. Yep.
The pony car, an American icon, born in the 1960s to appeal to a younger, more energetic generation. Their sporty lines embody a sense of freedom, independence, style, and performance. As sales of pony cars skyrocketed, U.S. automakers began to offer race-ready models purpose-built to defeat each other's offerings on the racing circuit. With powerful V8 engines under the hood and race-tuned suspensions, these fierce competitors battled it out for the latter half of the decade on circuits across America.
Alright. What should we pick? No, let's go with the Camaro. Why not? Let's do this one. Make it look like it's not gonna make it past the racing line, but it will. So.
Your next race will be at Sebring International Raceway, with an infamous long, bumpy right-hander at turn 17.
Yeah, this is gonna be my first actual straight-up video series and not a live stream, so I hope everybody enjoys it, and hope it helps you decide if you want to pick up the game. It's free on the Windows Store, but like I said, you definitely need a decent computer to run it, so. But it's worth it. Sorry, one thing I needed to. I actually forgot to do. Turn that volume down some. Alright, we'll turn on the subtitles. There we go. Right. Oh, that's okay. There's a little bumping. I don't see nothing wrong. Oh god. I'm gonna get that song in my head. Alright. See if we can get ourselves up to the first place here. Gonna pass a player with a bunch of numbers. This other guy next to me here. Get out of my way! I hit the brakes so early. Force of habit, I guess. Pardon me. Going right past you here, Mr. Xbox One car. Alright. We're on our way here. game is actually really fun, just like the Forzas on the consoles. I don't know, it still feels different because I guess the fact that you're playing it on a PC. I just am sad that they took the exclusive away from the Xbox One. I do sort of feel like that cannibalizes the console a little bit. Like, if people can get it on the PC, why are they going to bother getting an Xbox One? But they're a big corporation, I'm just one person, so I'm sure they know what they're doing. We got ourselves first place. If anybody's wondering what the other views look like, here's your other views. But I like cockpit view because that's I'm the best, or not the best. I drive best with this view, so I mean, there's other people that are probably good with other views, but me, it's the cockpit views all the way. Plus, it makes it feel more realistic too. I wonder if the rain effects are in this one or not, or if it's just like a set ride where you basically play the 12 cups that are in the game, and then that's it. I know they're not going to give you the equivalent of a full game for free, so either way, I mean, you can't beat free, especially with Forza. Even if it's only like a quarter of what the real Forza games are, content-wise, hey, what the hell? It's something to play until they come out with the next Forza game. If for some reason you got sick of the ones you were playing. But, yeah. I've always enjoyed these games. I remember playing the first one on the original Xbox. It was really fun. It was the one that started getting me to say, hey, you know what? This Gran Turismo is kind of meh. I like this Forza game, and then Forza 2 reinforced that more. And by Forza 3, I was hooked on the Forza series, and haven't looked back since for racing games. Aside from like Mario Kart and stuff like that, obviously. Who doesn't love Mario Kart? But as far as like realistic racing games, Forza is my favorite as far as consoles go. I know there's PC real driving simulators and all that, but I haven't got a chance to check those out. Maybe at some point. Just more or less checking this one out and seeing what you guys think of me playing a racing game and all that. If you would somehow want me to stream a Forza game, the only one I actually own at the moment is Forza 5, but I have all the car packs for it, so it's Forza 5, the complete game, with all the DLC. I could play that. That'd be a very long series though. But yeah, I could do Forza 5 at some point. Let me know in the comments what your favorite Forza game is. Like I said, mine would have to be at the moment Forza Horizon 2, because I haven't gotten to try actual Forza 6 on the Xbox One. So when I actually get to try it, it'll probably be that one because it's a full game and it's got the more realistic driving. Forza Horizon is more like a Need for Speed kind of driving. I mean, not to that extent where it's super unrealistic. It's a little more easy to access driving than this series here. So, but nonetheless, still an amazing game. I've sunk hours into that game. But the other thing I would say is, if you have the PC for sure, check this game out because I'd recommend it. And it's in an open beta right now, so I mean, anybody can download it. It's a pretty big download too, so make sure you have the hard drive space. I think it's like 30 gigabytes. So I know there's some games out there like World of Warcraft that take up like 100 gigabytes, so but not bad. Alright, we got first place on our first race. Well, first actual race. Yo, high score.
Nice work passing your first event.
Alright. Oh, I don't mind the username. It's just a random username I had a long time ago. I just never bothered changing it for the PC because I forgot to link my Xbox Live gamer tag to my PC, so I'll eventually get there. Oh, okay, so it's actually just one race each. Alright, so we'll do like, I think we'll do 4 races.
If you love cars, this is where it all starts. In the empty parking areas and on the city streets where you race your mates between stoplights. We do this in the very first cars we owned, or the ones we saved up for later. We're talking about affordable heroes. Cars that bring performance to the people. Whether they're smoking around a patch of waste ground or hammering along a city circuit you designed yourself. They aren't the most expensive and they won't win every drag race, but they all prove one thing. You don't need $1 million to have a car with a big heart.
That's the truth. So we only get one choice here, I think. Yep. That's okay. I don't mind. See if we get what kind of crazy paint jobs we can get here. What's this? Can't tell what's on the side of that. Looks sort of like The Legend of Zelda, but I don't know. Oops. Oops, no, that's not what I wanted to do. We'll go with this one. Even though I don't know what it is. But it can't be anything offensive because they would remove that from the livery
Your
store.
second event takes place in the rain at Brands Hatch. Racing on a wet track poses several challenges. Tires lose grip more easily during cornering, braking distances are longer, and deep puddles accumulate, causing a risk of hydroplaning.
Oh wow, so we do get to drive in the rain. I'm gonna have to crank up the graphics settings here for a little bit just so that we can see how awesome it looks, even if it's a little laggy. And also to see the difference between the graphical settings. So hopefully we can do that then. One downside to this game is the load times, but I'm sure if somebody had a better computer it probably wouldn't take that long to load. So it really just varies by computer and by what kind of hard drive you have, if you have a solid state, or just a regular hard drive, or any of that stuff. So hopefully it loads sometime soon here. Any day now, game. Any day now.
Forza Motorsport is a realistic simulation that features several assists to make driving approachable for everyone. In the assists menu, you can adjust these settings to experience the full depth of this simulation or to achieve certain bonus objectives.
We'll skip that for now.
Powered by Drivatar technology, each driver is as unique and competitive as the players who trained them.
Look how amazing. Yeah, we gotta turn up the graphical settings. Give me just a moment here. I'm gonna turn them up real fast. Or try to anyway. Just at least a couple of them. Turn that off for now. That's how bad that is. Actually, didn't have as negative of an influence on the graphics or on the performance as I thought it was gonna. Ah, this looks so awesome. The rain, how it moves and everything of the windshield. Whoa. Excuse me. Alright. I'm sure this game even looked amazing on low graphical settings. They kind of did do good with that where any computer you, well not any computer, but for regardless of what computer you have, it'll still look pretty decent. So, see if we can get our first place victory here again. Oh no, you don't, sir. You're not gonna freaking brake test me. I'll go right around you, mister. Right. No worries. Alright, let's get right past this guy. Oh! Hydroplane! Also, sorry if the video is at 30 frames per second. My computer can't render 60 frames per second at 1080p, so maybe one day I'll get to that where I can actually have a computer that can do 1080p at 60 frames per second recording. 'Cause I know how amazing that looks. I've seen YouTube videos of 1080p 60 frames per second. They look great. No doubt about it. And that guy's driving drunk. Holy crap, dude. Rain. Not ice. Alright. God, this game is so pretty. Ooh, shit. They weren't kidding about hydroplaning. Damn. I sucked you right in there. Gotta check out the graphics of the game more. That messed me up pretty bad. Alright. Wow. This seriously looks amazing. I'm like gushing at how good it looks. The thing is, it's not even all the graphic settings turned all the way up, it's just some of them. So, like I said, I could imagine this at like 4K res with anti-aliasing all the way up and depth of field on and all that. It probably looks even better. Like tenfold. That's probably what that Xbox Scorpio is going to be able to do. Like true 4K gaming, that's why they probably waited a little longer. Make it more reasonably priced. Whoa. Excuse me. Do a puzzle. Huddle. Oh gosh. I can speak perfect English. So yeah, I think we'll do, what did I say? 3 or 4 races? I think we'll do 3. Because they're pretty long races, so. Just enough to give you an idea of gameplay and raw and edited gameplay. I'm not one to do jump cuts. I like the experience to be organic and actually like it's happening, not, oh hey, let's cut this part out and let's cut this part out, and we don't really see much of the actual game, so. I do my best to make it as organic as possible. Like right now, this is literally the first time I've played this. Other than when the bad video footage, where I accidentally forgot to unmute my microphone, but that was just literally the beginning race where I pretty much autopilots you through it. It just kind of shows you what the game's about. So, nothing major. Nothing major to miss. Alright. Pardon me. Look at the rain physics. That's the one thing that I love that they improved. Forza Horizon 2, the rain looked amazing, but it fell in a set pattern. This actually slides all over your windshield like real rain does. Kind of wraps around. It can be more, it can mess with your driving more. It can do so much more than in other games. So. And there's another one win. Oh. One. Another race one. That looks so cool.
Forza Hub is the place to go for the latest game, car, and racing news, and for special gifts to the Forza community. Go there now to unlock a unique car for your next event.
Oops. No. That's okay. I thought I was gonna do it in game. That's stupid. So, alright, let's go to a nice race here.
The modern GT. To see one on the road is a rare treat. To drive one is a thrill never forgotten. These are the cars that inherit all the proven racing technology of their more exotic track-bound cousins, wrapping it in excellent finish work, rich materials, and an exterior designed to turn heads on the road. But when the stadium lights turn on and the signal lights turn green, it's staggering acceleration, rail-tight cornering, and blistering lap times that do the talking.
Alright. I have a feeling we would have got the GTR, but I don't mind the Jag. That's fine with me. I like this one here. Sorry about that.
We're off to a night race at the Yas Marina circuit. With track temperatures cooling after sunset, your tires won't provide as much grip. In order to win here, your challenge will be to find the limit of traction without going over it.
Alright, we can do that, I believe. Sorry about the accidental desktop showing up, so... It's not a biggie, though. Not like I had some weird wallpaper, it just, ran... I forget the full name, but it's, just a kitsune anime girl. I don't know what anime she's from, but just thought it was pretty cool, so. Come on, game. Should be almost ready to finish loading here. I hope. Come on. Most of the video is just spent watching the game load. Like I said, if I had to pick one downside to the game, that would be the downside to the game. Is just the fact that it takes so long to load. If it was an open world game, I understand it taking forever to load, but this is just more or less enclosed tracks. So it really shouldn't be taking that long to load. Unless it's just my computer being that old. I have no idea. Yeah, I think mine is a first gen, like very first gen, back from 2008 or 9, i7, so. There's probably been like 5 generations of i7 since mine, but it still works. That's all that matters. Alright game, are you gonna actually load this map, or are you gonna just kinda do whatever you feel like? We'll give it another like minute and a half and then, oh there we go, I was gonna say.
If you feel ready for more of a challenge, select Drivatar difficulty and tailor your opponent's skill to be a perfect match for yours.
No thanks, I'm gonna leave it where it's at. Should be okay. Oh, come on. Sorry, everybody. Alright, message, go away. There we go. It's like a check oil light on your car. I can't believe we're going from a generation. Back when I was younger, gosh, it makes me feel ancient, but I had a video card. It was a 7800 GTX. It was a 256 megabyte video card, and that was like the Mac Daddy card to have at that time. Now 256 megabytes of graphics memory does nothing. I mean nothing. Like, you have to have at least the bare minimum 2 gigabytes or more in just the video card memory, let alone system memory, so it's gotten pretty intense. I think there's a 6 and 8 gigabyte video card out there now, which is just beyond nuts. That's more RAM than some people have in their computers, and it's just a video card. I might cut the desktop portion out of the video. I don't really like doing video cuts or anything like that, so, but I might just like take that little portion out just so that way it's not a big deal. Shouldn't really affect anything though, because it's not like it took gameplay away. It was just, I didn't know that the Forza Hub was going to close the game, so I mean, it's not really that bad. Right. We gotta catch this first place, dude. No, second place is around my ass. And now passing me. Come on. Get out of my way. Might be our first second place finish, so that's not bad though. Still, all in all, very fun. Just want to have a better computer to be able to run it better. So eventually. Oh, it's an Audi R8. No way, I'm not passing him. Oh, come on. Stop it, computer. I turned the settings down. How much lower do you want them? Thank you. Alright. It's not like it's low system memory, because they have a lot of system memory and just don't have much detector memory as far as video card goes. Ooh, a new badge. Oh boy. Question is, can I stay ahead of him? Come on, we can do it. We can stay ahead of him. really sorry for that message popping up all the time. It was fine the last 2 races, in about the same settings. Just now it wants to carry on. I guess because nighttime may be more demanding. Possible. Yeah, I think we're gonna do the 3 races. This will probably be the final race. That wasn't bad. We won actually. It's another race. So. Alright. How many badges are we gonna get this time? Ah, just 1. Oh wait, 2. Unlock some new cars. But that's gonna do it for the video, everybody. I hope you all enjoyed it. I just wanted to do a brief checking out of the video and stuff like that, and kind of show you about the game. If you did like the video, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more content. And also please consider donating. I have a PayPal account linked to my YouTube. It's on my main page on my About Me, or right next to the Twitch icon on my main channel page. And on mobile, you have to go to my About Me and then scroll all the way down, and you'll see in blue letters donate to the channel. So and if anybody does donate, thank you so much in advance, and I will catch you guys on the next one. See you later.